a lot of show going on, and it was a test for the microphone. And I
It
was
doesn't.
also
It
going to
does.
play a game, but apparently OBS is needs the camera and the mic, and so does HAP. So I'm gonna have to figure out how. Oh, well, there goes Ted. I'm gonna have to figure out how that pans out. So there you go. You hopping in and out like the cops is looking for you.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that.
Now you good.
Yeah. So you said you really didn't have a show. We got a lot of great people in the comment section. I
I
hope
didn't
you've
want
been
to.
shouting them out.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
You got to shout them out.
Yo,
They,
yes,
they,
definitely. I did.
so I'm gonna start from the top.
Yes.
Helga gave you a big shout out. She's coming in from Amsterdam. Let It Be
Okay.
says hello for Reno. Let It Be and Helga.
Okay.
They're saying you grow your own food as much as possible, because the craziness that we see, people running to the supermarket buying up everything, and the
Yes.
price of chicken going up
Yes.
and all this other type of stuff. Tony
Yes.
D's in the building. What's going on, Tony D?
Tony
Um,
D.
Let It Be says Takara is here on days she plays Uno. I've never played Uno with her, but I've
I've
seen her
seen
play
some of
Uno.
that.
Yeah, they do Uno. Tony D, as you know, is always here with us. Hey, there's going to be a super show on Friday. We're going to have a lot of folks. Hopefully, we have a whole lot of fun. But for the most part, how are you liking Haps?
I like it. I just connected everything and I was testing the show. And the first one, the last one, I decided to leave it up there. The last one had no sound. And this one is officially 5 minutes longer than that one. So I guess progress. But then I was complaining about, I couldn't figure out how to essentially play a video game so I could,
Well, I'll
talk
tell you
to
this.
people because there's a
The,
great political game I have called Democracy. I wanted to play on apps while I talk about the problems with as I see it, right? As I sort of crowdsource this game of if we were like the administration, if we could run it. But it was a beautiful
hey,
idea if it would have worked.
I do want to share with you the best thing about Haps is not the technology. It's not the connectedness of streaming to other platforms.
Right.
It's not having the latest and greatest app, or pulling it up on the latest browser on your computer. It's the people. The people make it. So I haven't run into too many of the crazies, but I've run into a whole heck of a lot of good people.
Right. Right.
You got them in the comment field. You got to make sure you shout them out.
Right.
And Helga says, yes, it's the people.
Yeah.
And then from there, when you get comfortable, you'll start to jot around and pop up in other broadcasts and stuff like that. Everyone's political views are their political views.
Right.
We're never ever going to be the same and agree or whatever like that. But
Right.
it's the people. And when you
Right.
get to know them, and some of them you'll get to love them, and some of them you get to tolerate them.
Right.
But whatever you do, we don't block anyone. Everyone has a voice, and we can elect whether or not to let them up into your platform or not. But for me, it's good to hear people out.
Right. Well, no, well, I agree with that. I believe it's good to hear people out. But like I said, I'm slowly learning, so I should call out people and read
Yes,
out
yes,
loud the chat.
yep.
But what happens if I'm right and they're wrong?
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm just being
That's okay.
obnoxious.
But as long
What
as
if
they
I'm right
have
and they're wrong?
it's I mean, or it could be the other way. You're wrong and they're right, but in your mind,
Blasphemy!
you're right.
Blasphemy!
Um,
How dare thee?
um, it's just good for the acknowledgement,
Hmm.
and just to spread your wings a little bit.
Right.
But
Oh,
so
thank
want to let
you.
everyone know, make sure, True, you subscribe to everyone on this in the comment field.
I think I just did that.
I'm glad you did, and everyone will hopefully subscribe to you, and then you
Yes.
keep it going. You just keep it
Yeah.
going. And then there's
So
sometimes
what is the etiquette for inviting people into the chat? Because like I said, I don't want to be forward and like click on someone and invite them in, but I don't
well, I
also
mean,
want
you
to
can
be
ask them, hey, you
rude
want to come up
and
and
not
talk,
invite them
or
in. Oh, really?
yeah, you can, or you can say, hey, I'm open to, speak with anyone,
Okay.
and for you, we're gonna give you, for being so bold and coming up here by yourself, we're gonna give you
Which in favors the bold?
a Haps high
Oh, hey.
five.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna give you a Haps high five. Um, so that's kind of it. When's the next time you coming on? You coming on tomorrow?
Yes. Uh, yes, definitely. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. 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 Yep.
All right. Well, I would say if you
Like I'm
are,
gonna revive my Friday show, but it's Wednesday. Yeah. So
it's Wednesday.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna stream every day, but man, a lot
but
of that
hey,
content is gonna be games.
one question I do have for you. I know you were in Virginia. Did you have to deal with that gas shortage? Were you like in the midst of waiting online for an hour for a drop of
No,
gas?
no. Well, I did wait online, but it wasn't because of the gas situation. Well, I'll show you the story. So I get out to go get some milk for coffee, and I cruised, come out, drive down the road, and literally go like 4 blocks before I see what looks like 1970s gas lines.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a gas station. There's like maybe 500 foot of street, and then it goes around a corner. Uh, and that's the gas station line was out of the gas station, down that and around the corner at the green light. So no one could move because the traffic was somehow, yeah, and it was every place. So I was like, huh. That was yesterday. So today I was like, all right, maybe I should get up and top my tank off because I want to say I didn't really need gas, but I'd say it was 75% full, and I was gonna do some driving today. So I go to this place. I pull in behind this car, and it's sitting there. I go to Wawa, and there's a lot of traffic. I use another entrance and get close to a pump. So I'm behind this pump. There's this behind this guy who's supposed to be pumping his gas. The car is there. No one else is there. So I'm like, okay. So I walk in. I'm like, hey, should I wait online to talk to the cashier? Do I pay you now? She's like, oh no, you got to pay when you pump. I'm like, all right, fine. So I go back out there. I end up waiting 10 minutes for the guy. He's in there getting coffee and doing nonsense. And then I could have like actually moved the car several times. I was like, if I move the car, he's just gonna come out, not gonna move the car. If I move the car, he's gonna come out, not gonna move the car. So I was like, when I was just about to leave or move the car, he comes out. Then he goes, oh hey, sorry. Then he pops the back of it's a flatbed truck, pops the back of the truck open. He's got like 4 canisters, the red oil like gas canisters.
Wow.
So it takes him literally 10 minutes to do all this after I waited for like 15 minutes. So I was like, oh, it was just kind of like if he had just been, in and about his business without I'm going to get some coffee and buy some donuts. He just left his car parked there like it was a parking space. Uh, and took like literally 15 minutes while everyone else around was crowded up, slowly itching out, as the gas lines were. And I was like, it would be my luck today to like pull in behind the guy who's just gonna leave his car at an unused pump for 15 minutes. And so I was talking to my nephew, and his gas story was he drove by all these places, saw all these long lines, and then he went into this another like entrance of a gas station and pulled right up to the pump, filled up immediately, drove out. Took him like all of 10 minutes, like to leave the house, get in the car, like drive by 3 places, pull into the 4th place, fill up, and be back home. And my trip to get milk took me like half an hour, and I didn't get milk. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the car just fuming at this guy. Like, it's just, people are just ridiculous. So, but what are you gonna do, right? I'm
Right.
pretty sure I've had my fair amount of ridiculous moments, and people just looked at me like, what is he thinking? So you can't be too up your skirt about it, I guess. But yeah, that's my story. I figured I was gonna have to wait in line to get gas, but I did wait in line to get gas, just not for the reason I thought I was gonna have to wait in line to get gas. Hey, let it be. Thanks for the applause.
Yes.
I don't have enough coin, but tomorrow I do. Oh no, you're good, girl. I've been waiting for a coin sale. Okay. Oh, explain to me the coins if you could. You think you wouldn't
So
have
you
tell
see,
people not to take extra? Thank you, Let It Be. I was like, he did. Why would you sit in your
so
car at a pump while all this is going around you? While you, yeah, it's just goofy behavior. But yeah. So can you explain to me the coins?
sure. So with the coins, it gives you an opportunity, usually like once a month, like for a certain, maybe there's like 2 or 3 consecutive days where they go on sale. So the coins are in your like upper right hand corner where you can like purchase coins and stuff like that.
Right.
So let's say I purchase 20,000 coins for $20. You then we usually do is when you're in someone's broadcast, and kind of like what I did, you see a broadcaster who's doing a great job, and you want to give them,
and you give them a high five.
Give them a high five. There's multiple different options that you can give them, but it's your way of showing gratitude,
right?
And you do, it's all about being a cheerful giver. What you give, you do receive back.
Right.
But I would suggest, I'll let you know when you can purchase the coins, but purchase them not in the app store. Purchase them off the website. So like you go to your computer and go to haps.tv, don't purchase them through the mobile app, because then that's when the prices get a little wonky. Where because everyone who's an app developer has to pay back to Big Brother, Apple, and Tim Cook.
Hey, so I'll let you know, guys. They can barely feed their families. Lord.
So I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I am. Oh, hey. Take your mouse, put it over one of the people who's made a comment.
Yes.
And click. When you click on it, you'll have present on screen. See the option to present on screen?
Yes.
Click on present on screen.
But you're already on screen. Should I pick somebody else?
Well, yeah, you don't have to pick mine. You can pick any comment.
Any comment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick Miss Helga, if that's
okay.
All right.
Okay. And choose present on screen.
I think it's not letting me.
There you go. See?
Oh, maybe it did let me.
Yeah, it did. That's what so remember, there's like a slight.
Oh, okay, I see it.
It's not when someone has, some people have nice comments, or sometimes when people have crazy comments, you just, hey, you want to put it on the screen so everyone can see what you're seeing.
All right, so you click it. Oh, okay. So what I was doing was letting it stay there instead of clicking the screen and having to go. Oh, all right. Oh, okay, it's sort of intuitive, but I'm just sort of.
It's just going to take time for you to kick the tires.
Right. Right.
Hey, I'm about to roll out. All right.
Yes. So am I.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
So I'll figure this out. Thanks for the help, Ted, and thanks for the help.
Yeah, thanks for the help, and then you thank all the people in the comment field, and then
absolutely
you shut it down. Talk to you later.
Yep. Thanks, man. All right, everyone. Thank you for helping me as my test audience, as my I'm very appreciative, but I'm pretty sure. What am I trying to say here? I'm pretty sure I will slowly get better if you stay around. So your time won't be wasted, I guess. And I can't wait to see all of your programs because I'm looking to learn how to do this thing on a daily. Um, thank you, Helga. Thank you, Let It Be. I remember you from yesterday. Uh, Tony D, as always, thank you. Um, yeah, yeah, I kind of like this. I think this may work out. Thank you all. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.